Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Wabosha and welcome to the Slay Squad. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a very detailed wig application. So if you're a beginner, definitely do stick around. And in case you've been wearing wigs for years, stick around. You might also learn a thing or two. So today I'm going to be using a wig by Wiggins hair. And inside the packaging, I'm just showing you guys a few freebies that they included in my delivery. They added a bandana, a pair of eyelashes, and a choker as well. I do appreciate when they give you such freebies. So this is the hair that I'm showing you guys. It is their 180% density wig. It is 12 inches and I will have it linked down below in the description bar. This is how the inside of the wig looks like. It does have a few combs throughout the entire perimeter of the wig and those straps as well, just to ensure that your wig is secured. So this is how the wig looks on straight out of the box. As you can see, it's a very pretty unit. Like, it just looks good straight out of the box, but you always have to customize it. Like, for example, you see there at the front of the wig, it has space, so you can say I can even fit in my finger, and it's because my head is just small. And also the other thing is, if you don't want to use glue, this is a technique that you just have to use. So I'm taking an elastic band, and I got my elastic band from Biashara Street. I bought it from a clothes shop. I don't know where people who make wigs get theirs from, but this is where I got mine from. So I'm holding it on one end of my ear, stretching it out a lot all the way to the other side of my ear. And where you want to sew this is where your frontal ends. So your frontal ends and the track start, there is where you want to put this on, because what we're doing is we're trying to pull that frontal behind so that it can, just be secure and get rid of the gap at the front of the head. If you don't know how to sew, call mom, call auntie, call cousin, or maybe even check for a YouTube tutorial. There's basically probably a tutorial for that as well, but it's simple. Just double thread. You can also use this C-shaped needle just to make it easier, because sometimes it's a bit hard to get the needle through, but it's easy. Just put it in, pull it out, put it in, pull it out, tie a knot at the end, and easy peasy. So that is what you want your wig to look like. Like, you need to think, oh my god, there is no way this will fit in my head. Then you're good to go, because you need it to be as tight as possible. Just don't go around giving yourself a headache. So as you can see now that I've put the wig back on, it looks as if it fits way more snug, and you can see there's no hole anymore. I can no longer fit a finger. So that's what you are looking for. That's the end result that you want after putting in your band. So now it's time to cut the lace, and I usually prefer to do this when the wig is on my head, just so that I can be able to follow my own natural hairline, because no one's hairline is the same. So the way they create the wig, it just comes with one straight hairline. So I prefer to do this on my head so that I can take care of that. A tip that I can give you when you're cutting your lace is, don't be afraid to cut out any hair. It happens, and if you're shaping it to your hairline, you're going to be prone to cutting a few strands from the front. So don't be afraid. That's the one thing I used to be really afraid of doing when I first wore a wig. And the other thing is that if you have a small head like mine, your wig probably the frontal at the front will go way past your ears. As you can see there, I can't really put the wig behind my ear if I wanted to style it like that. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring out where my ear begins, and I'm just cutting off the excess lace. So that will just allow me to be able to put my hair behind my ear. So like I said before, don't be afraid to cut out any lace or hair. You need to, so that you can be able to customize the wig to look like it's coming from your own scalp. So that's just what I was doing right there, and as you can see now, I can be able to put the hair behind my ear if I needed to. So then another thing you also need to do is cut off any excess lace. The wigs naturally come with a lot of excess lace. They just give you a lot of space to play around and do what you want to do with the hair. So you want to make sure you trim the lace on the side of the frontal, and also you can see at the back there's also some extra lace. So just go ahead and cut that so that your wig can lay really flat. Then you want to go in with your foundation. Now this step is what you can do instead of bleaching your knots. I used to bleach my knots, but oh my god, you guys, that takes so much time, because you have to put it on, let it sit, all that stuff. So now instead I just go in with some foundation, and there's a trick that I'm going to show you guys in a few. So first of all, I just dab the foundation onto the back of my hand, and I do this because if you apply it straight to the lace, then it applies weird, like spotty and patchy. So you want to spread it out on the back of your hand first. That way you just get a very even application throughout, and you can also easily control the amount that you put. So this helps with hiding the knots, and in a previous video I showed you guys how the knots look like and how and why we're normally hiding them. So the next step, you want to go in with your got to be freeze spray. The freeze spray is a styling gel, like it's almost a gel that's so like strong, it's like a glue. So it's what you normally use to secure your wig, but then I'm using it on the inside, and it's because I want to keep the foundation in place for as long as I can, and also I'm going to add powder on top of it. So the powder, the glue is acting like, I've confused myself there. The spray is acting sort of like a glue to hold the powder. So as you can see there, when I put the powder on top, it's now sticking onto the surface, because you leave it for a while, it gets tacky, and then you go back with your foundation, with your powder, and then tap it on. And what you want to make sure is that the powder and foundation that you're using, it needs to match your scalp, otherwise you are going to look crazy. Trust me, I have done it before, and as you can see, because of the glue, there is no transfer whatsoever. So now we want to work on the part. As you can see, the part is not really defined, and no one's part ever looks like this. Like if you look at that part, whoever parts their hair and you can't really see anything apart from hair, like there's no defined line. This is actually one of my pet peeves when I see people with a wig that doesn't have a line. Like how is your hair parted but there is no line? So we just want to define that. So I'm just checking where the hair falls naturally, and then I'm going in with my tiny comb so that I can just get where I want the line to lay, and then afterwards I'm going in with my tweezers. Now this step takes time because you're tweezing one hair at a time, and the reason that you're tweezing is because, again, no one parts their hair and the part is that tiny. Like you want to widen the part a little bit so that it looks a bit more realistic, as realistic as such hair can look. So yeah, you just keep on tweezing the hair, and as you can see, that's my final result. The part is wider and it even looks more natural. And then what you want to do after is take your concealer brush and some powder and then just clean the part up. So as you can see, it really does look like my scalp. Like from the monitor, you can't tell that is not my scalp right there. So that's what we want to do. Imagine the before and after. Now you can actually convince someone that is your scalp. So then next we're going to move on to styling. We're finally here, we're almost done. So I want to put some layers into the hair just so that I can be able to frame my face a bit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm no professional stylist, and there's probably like a salonist watching this and just cringing, but this is the method I used. I just held my scissors downwards and cut, trying to put extra layers so that it can frame my face a bit better. You'll see after that when I let go, it just falls on the side of my face a lot better than just one straight line to the bottom. And then after that, I'm going to take my heating tool. I'm using my flat iron that I got from Du Bois because literally that's the only place I could get one. I went to all these beauty stores and I could not get a flat iron. So from Du Bois, somewhere upstairs on Perida Center is where I got the flat iron. So I'm just going towards the end of the hair just so that I can get rid of that newly fresh cut look that it gave me after I cut the hair. So I'm just going into the flat iron towards the end. Again, no professional in this, I just do what works. And then we're going to get rid of the flyaways so that the hair can just lay flat and really sleek on my head. I'm using this mousse from Design Essentials and I'm just applying it throughout the front of my hair, because there is where I want it to lay really flat and look as if I came from a salon. Actually, when they do this at the salon, sometimes they put you in the dryer after, but I don't have a dryer, so I'm just going to put the mousse around where the parting is, and then I'm going to take the bandana. This is actually the bandana that they gave me in the package, and I'm going to tie my hair flat so that when I take it out later, my hair has really laid, and there's also no more flyaways, and it looks really nice. So this is the end result. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe for new videos every Mondays and Thursdays. Always remember to work hard and have good intentions. Until next time, bye guys.